Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for our weekly thought of Dhamma. This week we'll be going over verses 26 and 27 of the Appamādamanuyuñjanti of the Dhammapada. So let's get into them. The foolish and the ignorant indulge in heedlessness, but the wise one keeps their heedfulness as his best treasure. Do not give way to heedlessness. Do not indulge in sensual pleasures. Only the heedful and meditative attain great happiness. So the foolish and ignorant indulge in heedlessness. Though this might sound very harsh, and it might sound very cold, but there's a lot of truth to what the Buddha says here. The heedless just take, they consume. There's no thought of what will happen if we indulge in our senses or we indulge in pleasures. It's just taking and consuming, not thinking about anything else but themselves. It's just that instant gratification that comes with enjoying sensual pleasures. And that's the end of the story. They just take, consume, take, consume, take, consume. There's no thought involved in it. There's no thought into it. There's no sense of bettering themselves. There's no thought of bettering the world. It's just consumption. But when it comes to heedfulness, that requires work. That requires discipline. That requires cultivation. There's thoughts and progress and development involved into it. There's always a better future, a better chance of opportunity to progress and change for the better. So we need to be very wary of this heedlessness, this indulgency, this violent need to consume, because we see it around us all the time. What happens when we let our guard down, when we let our mindfulness down? We'll say things that are harmful, we'll do things that are harmful, we'll think things that are harmful, that even if they don't harm anything or anyone in the outside world, it harms us. It makes us feel sick, it makes us feel bad, it makes us feel like it makes us feel tired and all that horrible things. So we need not to indulge these thoughts, we don't need to indulge these actions, we don't need to indulge these words, but we can use them as stepping stones to cultivate wholesomeness, positive mind, positive actions, and positive words. And this is the way to find happiness, to develop happiness. We build it gradually. And it'll go with us anywhere wherever we are happy and at peace. The heedful, the heedless, we'll never find that because they're constantly running around looking for ways to feel better. And it's unfortunate for them. But for those who are heedful, they don't need to worry about that because they're constantly carrying around what they need. They are contented with what they need, they have, and therefore they are happy and satisfied. Because there's always new possibilities to better, there's always new possibilities to cultivate something wonderful. So, as practitioners of the Buddha Dhamma, we need to constantly be heedful and not to be heedless. If we want to attain the sweet bliss of Nibbana, that's what's required of us. So I leave you with these words and spend this week contemplating on the dangers of heedlessness and the bliss and wonderfulness of heedfulness. So I wish you all the best, and I'll see you all next week.